Hey guys, today let's talk about the Klarus CH4S charger. This is a really great beginning level charger. I actually bought this from gearbest.com. They were having a flash sale and I picked it up for like $22. Really great price. This is definitely a charger to keep an eye on if you are interested in getting into the lithium ion batteries and want to do it on a budget, but also do it with a very simple, easy to use, and kind of foolproof charger that won't blow your house up. So this thing has a lot of capabilities all packed into one, and it's a pretty decent charger, just as simple and easy as it is to use. Now, you can use many different kinds of batteries in this. You can of course use your rechargeable AA's, C's, D's, AAA's, any of your nickel metal hydride rechargeables, and also your older nickel cadmium rechargeables. You can also use lithium ion batteries, and this thing will accept the 3.7 volt lithium ions, 3.8 volt lithium ions, the lithium iron, the Life PO4 batteries, as well as that's it. That is it. So you have quite a bit of choice between the different kinds of batteries you can do, and you don't need any spacers. You don't need anything. It has that nice kind of spring-loaded design that will hold the batteries in place. Even the shorter batteries, like the 16340s, hold in place very well. So this thing works, of course, like most other chargers. You just put the batteries in, and it's good to go. There's no complex menus, no crazy modes. There's really nothing you can do to screw this up and harm your batteries. It just won't let you. Well, it will let you, but it won't let you screw up royally. Let's just put it that way. So this thing is capable of up to 2 amp charging. If you want a fast charge, you can do 1 amp per channel, but you have to use the outside bays only. Otherwise, you can fill in all 4, and it will charge at half an amp per bay for, like I said, up to a total of 2 amps. Now, half an amp is a really good charging rate for most batteries, except for your like 10440s. It's a little bit high for them, so that is one thing to pay attention to. It won't kill them, but it will take a little bit off their lifetime charging at that rate. The 1 amp mode is pretty much something you want to reserve for 18650s, C and D batteries, things like that. Your bigger, larger 26650s. That 1 amp is really more appropriate for them. So we're going to put these in there and kind of show you how foolproof this charger is. We'll slap in the old, sorry guys, let me get behind the table here. Okay, so you slap in that A, you hit the mode button on the side. It will not let you change modes. You notice it picked up the voltage, it picked up the type of battery, a nickel metal hydride. Won't let you change the mode. So you can't switch this over to lithium ion and accidentally charge it up to 4 volts. It's just not going to happen. So that is kind of a nice built-in safety that you don't have to worry about. So next, we'll slap in our C. Same thing. It's going to pick up the voltage. Probably not connected. There we go. Now it's connected. You have your voltage. Will not let you change modes. So now we're going to stick in this 18650, and you'll see where the only area you can screw up, which is this. So when you put this in, you can choose between several different modes. Right now it's in the lithium ion. Now it's in the Life PO4. Now it's in the lithium ion 3.8. So it automatically goes to the 3.7 volt. So if you're using a regular 18650, it's not an issue, but you can switch between them. Now your 3.7 volt is going to charge up to 4.2 volts. 3.8 is going to go to 4.35, and your Life PO4s, those only go to like 3.2. They're actually a lower amount, so that is something to pay attention to. Put that on to 3.7 and let it go. If you do accidentally charge an 18650 up to 3.8 volts that can't accept that, it's not the end of the world. Will it shorten the lifetime of the battery? Yes, but will it turn into a hand grenade? 99.999% no. Just not something you want to do on a regular basis. I do own, and what makes this thing so great is I do own some Life PO4s. I own, of course, C's, D's, and A rechargeable nickel metal hydrides. and I have both 3.7 and 3.8 volt lithium ion. So this charges pretty much everything I have, and I can do it all independently. And that is the great part about this, because it is a smart charger, is that I can put, you know, a 3.7 volt, a 3.8 volt, a AA, and a LiFePO4, and I can charge them all individually and correctly. A lot of the chargers out there that do the 3.8 volt lithium ions, you have to do it for every bay. This is one of the rare ones out there that lets you actually do it individually. So it is really cool, and like I said, very simple to use. There's no crazy modes, there's nothing, you know, no test modes, nothing fancy like that. This is just a plain, no bells and whistle charger that you just really can't screw up. You know, if you just put the battery in and leave the mode alone, you're not going to have an issue. And if you are using 3.8 volt batteries, if you are using LiFePO4, you probably know enough, you know, if you're using them, let's be honest, you probably know what you're doing at that point. And if you have something that specialized that uses those kind of batteries, and or you've gone to that effort to buy them, you've obviously taken a little time to research enough to know to hit that mode button and change the mode. So I really like this charger. It's definitely one of my favorites. It not so much for fast charging. I do have a couple other chargers like the Opus that I use for fast charging, but I really do like this guy for just quick, easy charging. I've tested quite a few batteries. I've never had one overcharge. I've tested all the different kinds. Like I said, I've got a LiFePO4, I've got 3.8s and 3.7s and C's, D's, A's. I've checked everything. Nothing has overcharged. There's no excessive heat. Sometimes with the nickel metal hydrides, they get warm. It isn't the case. They get a little warm, but nothing to get alarmed about. And I've also let some of these sit overnight, and I didn't have any issues with overcharging or anything like that. So it is a very good, safe charger. It's very simple to use, and the price, you know, like I said, keep an eye out for it. You catch this thing on sale, it's definitely worth picking up.